Hey, Kurt the Boat Doctor, back down here at the big booming Y. I work for the Y Marina, but out here in this 27S, got 8/6 beam on it, you got a 1/4 inch bottom, got the keel, which is another 1/4 inch on top of that. So this is pretty beefy. Got the rub rails, 1, 2, 3, up on top, bow rails, front lights, you got LED bar, side lights, those are adjustable too outward if you like. You got the drum on the windlass with the chain, with the tilt down anchor system, and that's beefy as all get out. But that helps that anchor drop, because if these are level, it's hard to drop the anchor. Spare tire, they're going to put it back on. We're going to check the brake fluid. Got the heavy duty hitch, 2 5/16. That's adjustable up and down as well. Custom aluminum channel's where it's at, because if you got regular tube there, what happens, the water gets up in there, and actually it can rust from the inside out even if it's galvanized. They had Tom adjust the bunks, because he didn't buy the boat from us, but he did all the electronics, and Tom here did all that. He does a really good job. You got your strakes. Was the one 4x6 was hitting the straight. I would probably say get some load guides on this boat, just because of the weight of that Seakeeper. I think you almost have to submerge the boat to get it off, and if you have to do that when you're loading it, the back end will float off. So I would probably, I'm going to take it to the water one more time and check that. Anyway, so you got a 1/4 half-inch bottom, I believe, and the trans as well, 0.250, which is 1/4 inch, I guess. You got, that's your pickup. You got the Garmin Phantom dual range. You got the MT heading sensor, Garmin. You got the Yamaha gateway for the autopilot. The foot jack, they're nice. That's the way to go. They don't, when you undo them, they don't go rolling on you. You should still chalk the wheels. Side entry door, rails. Got the nice rod holders, downriggers, swivels. You got your rocket launchers, got the good Fusion speakers. Oh, this stereo system rocks. You got your net holders, your ladder, side lights. You got the black with the aluminum polish outside. Disc on all 4. You got electric integrated steering. I believe it's also what was I going to say? Shift as well. Panoptics, 1 kilowatt, all that stuff's worked. I checked it when I had it out the last time. You got the GT51, the dual zinc bars, ladder, rear entry door. So you got the side and rear, plus they put this on the outside, which makes it nice. That fillet table, you can use it for pulling, you know, like if you had a towboat, if you had to. You'd probably want to go up a little higher on that though, just so the rope wouldn't hit the motors, or for skiing. Hey, I've seen people do it. Anyway, so you got these, and some guys said, D200, that ain't gonna push this 27. Yes, it does. And that's like this 6.5 foot cabin, looks like. And they had to do that because of the Seakeeper that's right behind that. Used to be a fish box, which they could delete if they went to the larger cabin. But that gives you a ton of fishing room in here too. And these are 14x17 stainless, left hand. This is the right hand. You can tell how they're cupped. They're nice and thick, and then it goes thin right here. Yeah, 14x17s, that's the equivalent to a 15x15. So I had a guy ask the other day, he said, well, if we go 15 diameter, what would that be in a 14? So it'd be a 14x17. You got your aluminum drain plug. Be careful putting those in, because if you cross-thread that, you're going to strip those things out, and grease the hell out of those too. So what I would do, gas fills right here, shore power plugs right there. Here's your exhaust for your heater. Up in here, I think it's a water right here. I'll show you that when I get on the inside. And Tom did adjust the trailer. Put this down. I'll put this here, like that. And then he ordered all this, which is really nice. That turned out nice. All these rails, padding here, we put on the side. That really turned out good. I like that. Put it on the top cone plus here, like for a rub pad up on the back here. That looks really nice. Fish box. Right here your wash down. Right here your water separators, your fuel bulbs, wash down pump. Right here, if you open that, there's a seacock valve that runs your wash down pump. If you had a leak, you can shut it off. Side port fish boxes. So up underneath here, this valve's got to be left open on here. If you have a leak, you can close it, but this one's run off a macerator. So you close that baby up. I've got rails here. That's something different too. You can put your foot like a foot toe hold. You can put your feet up under there. That's kind of nice. And then they made all this. So this used to be a dip down. Now they put this cover plate on there so all the water can come in here and go into here. Same thing here. Water gets into here. Then it can go up there and drain into there as well. And there's a switch over there that drains these. This gets to your fuel tank. And then you can turn these to the just to the on position. These have got to be pushed down when they're like like that, that's off. So when you see the white, so you got to flick that there. Dual batteries. Good fusion speakers, deck light. I think this is 86. 12. Electric crab davit. That works. Joystick, and that works as well. That's something I'll show you on the water. But you got to select a station, so when you have that on, you have to have these lanyards in too if you want to start and stop the motors. You got to have both of them in, one up front, one back here. So when you want to use this joystick, you got to make sure your dual controls up there are in neutral. Come back here and hit this one to activate it. Then you can control it, the joystick. You can't go upper hand speed, but you can do your spot locks. You can jog, you can steer it. Maybe forward, maybe 5 miles an hour is all you're gonna get. That's just a little box they put in here so they can run all the cables for the joystick. Then right in here's your under lights here. That's your wash down. That's your fish boxes, port starboard. These are spares. This is a Seakeeper. This is something we got to look at when we're out there. So basically you got to turn, now that's off right, or that's on right now. When they're like that, those two switches right there. So basically you got to move these like that and that shuts that off. Lithium batteries. That must be the pump, and that's your water pickup. And you got your valve right there that's open. So basically this little right there, here's your on button. Right there. So that's got to be turned on. Those switches need to be flipped. And that's a computer. It looks like it's talking. So we got that, and this drains back there as well. You got your light up here. Then you got your house. Shut that off. You got your little Already got some stuff in there. Anyway, that's for your battery chargers and so on. And storage up underneath here. Storage as well. Storage. Little box, lights. All those worked. Grab handles. Then up underneath here, you got a little mat. Just look it up right there. And that's for your bathroom. It's like a macerator pump for the pump out. And that's a pickup there. And this normally for the toilet would be that one. Bring this back. Got the dual shock seats. Heater vent. There's your holding tank. There's your diesel. You take that out and fill it manually. You unsnap it and just take it out and fill it up. I would use kerosene down the road. And what was that just fell out? I'll have to find that, I guess. That's deadener tape. I'm going to put that like this and see where that clip went.